like pretty close to my face, so it's like can you guys hear how weird my voice sounds? I think I've been talking way too much all day. Like, I've been in the studio from like 9 to 1, then 2 to 3 I had my vocal class, my principal study, and then 3:30 to 5:30 I had like a specific vocal performance class, which isn't about singing, but it's like related, not to singing but performance, generally speaking. Then I left campus to go out with my friends. We went out for pizza and we sat there for like 2-ish hours, and then I got home at like 8:30, and it has been honestly a pretty long day. Like, I left my house at like 8:10-ish, 8:15-ish, somewhere around that time. So I've really been out all freaking day. I was like literally out for 12 hours, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna get much sleep either, because like yeah, I have someone to like, I have one of my really good friends to meet tomorrow morning, and where we're meeting is kind of like far, so I have to travel a bit, and that means I have to wake up, like leave my house earlier, which means I have to wake up even earlier, because I, you know, like if I wake up early then I can get ready in time. So I was like, if I have to wake up at like 6 anyways, and I'm probably not sleeping till like 1 or 2 a.m, there's no point in sleeping. Let me just get other shit done while I'm awake. So like, you can see the logic here, right? Is it clear what I'm trying to do? Because I feel like I'm being like super clear about what I'm doing. I told Hex this, and she was just like, should I be worried? And I was like, no, not really, not yet. At some point maybe, you know, one person should be worried, but like overall I had an okay day. Like, the studio session went fine. I just am like exasperated with my classmates just like acting like they don't know anything. It's kind of like, it's a little bit annoying, to say the least. We're gonna go to the I want us to go to the arena again. I want to finish the arena, then we can like explore the haven side of things and maybe go up to open like one of those doors. I can see that that's probably the door that's at the bottom of the big like area in the spine, like the severed spine area connects to the haven area pretty clearly, honestly. So maybe we'll go explore that next, and hopefully we can get that door open so we have more connections to everything. But yeah, like overall my classmates just sort of make me annoyed for reasons like that are so clear. Like, okay, honestly, they just like seem to decide to not think about any important things. Like, how should I say it? It's literally like, oh, let's discuss the timeline so late into the freaking semester. We're almost a month into the first semester of this year, like of this semester. We're almost a month into the first semester, and we knew about our like assignments pretty early, frankly. So it's like, you shouldn't even be confused at this point. It's like, oh, if you're confused, something's wrong. And the thing is, my classmates are still confused, okay? Like, they're not even confused, they're more like, they're just like, oh, let's just like not think about anything. And that just pisses me off, because I'm like, bro, we're all trying to do our work. We're all trying to do our work, right? We're all trying to achieve as much stuff done as possible. And here they are like, oh, let's talk about the freaking this and that and whatnot, like so late that it's like, you might as well just not talk about it, you know? Like, at this point, ooh, ha ha. At this point, it's like, okay, it really doesn't matter what you say, because guess what? You're kind of just like being a little bit useless. Like, our assignment was honestly quite simple, I would say. I go as far to say that it was very simple. maybe other people wouldn't agree, you know, because like everyone is entitled to their own opinions. It's not like a simple assignment in the sense that everything that we're doing is simple. It's just like a simple assignment in the sense it's very straightforward. There's not a lot to like be confused about. It's the only way I can explain it. But still, these people are acting like there's something so confusing about this, because it's like literally it couldn't be more straightforward. And if you're telling me that like you're confused about this, I'm just like confused about what do you think you are doing, really? Because like I at this point cannot imagine that anything you say is going to be intelligent, because guess what, everything you said up until now has not been intelligent. So like I can't help myself. I kind of want to just like curse them out, because it's like, first of all, everything that they're suggesting is just so like illogical. It's like you're not really respecting other people's time and energy with the way that you're suggesting things, and it sort of is requiring us to do more work in less amount of time. And as good as that sounds, like in theory, it's practically like impossible to do in practice. Why? Because oh my god, like think about it. We're all super busy, and breaking everything down into smaller chunks would make so much more sense. Guess why? Guess why, guys? Guess why? Guess why? Because like, oh my god, it's just easier that way, no? Okay, that's done. I don't know what that is. Oh! I was so close! I was so close, come on. Yeah, in the end, like, all of my dissatisfaction is kind of just about, like, why are you not, like, why are you, first of all, asking a really dumb question? Why do you not know anything about what we're supposed to be doing? And the third one is, why do you not respect other people's time and energy, bro? Like, why am I doing more mental thinking and more, like, carrying more of the mental load of this? I swear, like, I was so frustrated while we were recording today, because one, like, there were just a bunch of super frustrating people around that were just making me mad for reasons that are just, they're like, okay, genuinely, this is not a me thing, this is like a you should know better thing, where it's like, do you not know not to like interfere in other people's projects? Like, it's like that easy, you know, to not interfere in other people's projects. Like, all you have to do is not freaking interfere in other people's projects. You know what I mean? Oh. Okay, wait, I keep falling. Where am I? Huh? Oh! Hello? I was just like, honestly, I'm still like, I can't believe I died there. I'm still like a little bit raging. A little bit. And I would go as far to say, like, can you even blame me? Because the shit that these people were getting up to, it just made me feel like, God, you all think you're so smart. Or actually, you're the opposite. You're like, I don't think. And that's okay. And I'm like, you know, I would respect that if this, like, project didn't require all of us to do work. Like, if that was not the case, I'd be like, wow, I'm so proud of you for, like, doing whatever the heck this is. Like, whatever, your whole deal with the, I don't use my brain, I don't use anything. Like, I would love that for you if I wasn't the one who was being affected by it, you know what I mean? It just pisses me off overall. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, please, for the love of God. Okay, let's see. Additional layer of protection, or I want this actually. I feel like we can do without the additional layer of protection, but I cannot do without the like combo dealing more damage. I like need more damage so that I can like kill enemies faster, if you know what I mean. Yeah, overall, as you could probably tell, like, people have made me mad today, and for reasons that honestly I do not believe that this is like something that people should even do. It's just like, Like, it's a social thing. But it's like, you're old enough to know better, no? Are you seriously telling me that you don't know better than this? Because you're like, you're old enough to know better. If you don't know better, I'm really questioning your upbringing and your life experiences and why you would choose to come to like college, you know? Oh! Oh my god, saved myself. Literally saved myself, guys. Oh, that's where it lands. Holy shit! No! I fell. Okay, lovely. That's great. That is so annoying, genuinely. We like got all the way up here and then fell, too. Like, that's the worst. I would say I've never been so rage. Okay, so like, what is going on? Anyways, so like, my bottom line is, guys, be smarter with yourselves. Don't like act dumb for like haha hee hee sake. It's like funny when you do it the first few times and then it stops being funny because people then will actually think you're dumb. And right now all I can think of, oh my god, my classmates are so goddamn dumb. To the point where I'm genuinely questioning how we're all in the same like group and how we're all studying in the same like school. And like, I don't deny that they're all still really talented people and whatnot, but it's just like, yeah, like sometimes I'm like, I can't believe that this is something I have to be like doing in this case. You know, it's like, oh wow, I didn't even know. Holy shit. I don't think I should try to rush this. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Just nice. Holy shit, we finally did it! I'm so ready. Oh my god. Okay, wait, let me just convert my Nakra so I don't lose it all. I would really like to heal up as well, so maybe I should go do that as well. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, like, okay, if I had to give an example of how, like, some people just, like, will, like, literally felt like they were just doing things to piss you off, is, like, one of my classmates, we were, like, setting up for drums. We set up for drums. Now, this guy, me and him, we don't get along. So, already, like, I have more than enough reasons to be like, oh, I don't like you. But this is not why I'm saying, like, he pissed me off. Honestly, I just feel like this is a thing you should never do, even if, like, unless somebody explicitly asks you to. There's like a difference between asking someone and them just being like, oh, let me just do it for you. Like, so he wanted us to help us gain stage jumps, which basically just means like setting up some of the... Holy, where am I? Okay, we're somewhere. It just means like he would help us set the volume for like the faders and shit. Which, okay, in like very, very simple terms, it just... Oh, there was it... Hello. It just means like all he does is he will change the levels. That's it, guys. It's so stupidly simple. That's it. And like the premise of it is really, really straightforward and simple. And like, it's not that I don't know how to do it. What the fuck? Why is there boss fight? Why are you here? Your pearl is already covered? What? No matter what, I always do my work. Oh! Holy shit. What the? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is difficult. Oh, I'm dead. Anyway, so you see my point, right? Like, it's like... I gotta say, like, if I'm being really, really honest, I feel like it's just a shitty thing to do because it's like... Very simply, he came in, he was like, you guys don't know how to gain stage jumps, right? And we were like, yeah, we haven't done it before. And I thought when he said he was gonna help us, he meant like, oh, I'm gonna just tell you how to do it and then you figure it out on your own, yeah? Because that's what you would do. You don't like, you don't want to like seem like you consider everyone else to be like less than you. But I swear, like, no matter how many times this guy has been like, oh my god, you act like everyone is worse than you are, like you act like you're superior to everyone, but like, listen, I am like, this is clearly some projection type of shit because you think you're better than everyone, so you think I must be acting like that when the truth is you are acting like that, my guy. Okay, I think what we can do is I really want to finish that boss fight because I feel like that will help us do something. That is so quick. I feel like our damage just upped so quickly. Anyway, so my point is, like, here we are, like, we're like, oh, we've never done it before. And I thought when he said when he's helping us, he is just gonna tell us what to do. And then we basically just figure it out, kind of, right? I think there's nothing wrong with that in the sense that it's like, that's what's expected. If you say, like, oh, do you need any help? You basically just like help them figure, like you verbally give them like directions and then, you know, everyone is happy-go-lucky, haha hee mode. No. Mind you, that is not what this guy did. No, he just like, he asked the other, like one of my group mates who was sitting right next to me to move off of his seat. And then decided, you know what, the best way to do this is to fiddle around on this guy's computer and not explain a single thing that he was doing until somebody explicitly asked him a question. And I must say, like, as much as I'm like, holy shit, I just lost a... Okay, it's gonna throw up all that liquid. That will kill you instantly if you touch it. Ah! No! Oh wait, I didn't die immediately. Oh, I just jumped and died. Sorry, my bad. I was wrong. I was wrong. So, basically, he just sat down, started like fiddling around with the audio interfaces at his laptop, and we were just like, why? Why, honestly? I was sitting right next to the guy who was sitting in the chair before, right? So my classmate, and when he did that, I genuinely felt like going like, do you not see how this could be like a terrible way to like help someone? Because I swear, like, it's not that hard to understand that, like, hey, there's a right way to do things, and then there's whatever the hell you're doing. Which is like so obviously wrong that if you didn't realize it, you just really don't know how to like navigate social behavior, social, like, how to navigate being in an environment that requires you to be social. And I'm like, that's why I don't think this guy could do music, because okay, music is like, so it requires you to be so absolutely social with people, not because like that's a thing that you need, but that just like, okay, all musicians are out here, you know, like forming connections and whatnot by talking to people, and it's like, you are not gonna get that unless you know how to talk to people. So this gave off the vibes of, oh my god, I don't think you're good enough to teach. Mostly because there's like 5 people who are right here who are not playing anything, and so it's like, you know what makes the most sense? To like tell them exactly what it is that they're supposed to do. Guess what? He definitely did not do that. It really pissed me off, genuinely. No, it like got me. I have to be careful that I don't. Oh! No, I was so close, dude. I feel like I'm not getting the right, like, what's the word now? I mean, this one's good, but I want this one too, honestly. Yeah. Like, in the end, I just feel like it gives off the vibes of someone who thinks that they're so good that they don't need to teach anyone else. If you're offering your help, at least do it the right way. Like, there is a right and wrong way. I was like, I know I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm genuinely so, like, annoyed about this. And, like, it genuinely made this session worse. Because it's not like he stopped after that one time. No, he sat there and he was like, let me fix this and this and this. And he's changing settings too. Like, no, we come up with names. And it seemed like it was, like, pretty good naming sense. I did not feel like there was anything confusing. Because the people who need to understand the names are the people who are in the group, no? I know, I sound like such a piece of shit right now, but it really pissed me off. You don't understand. Like, it's just like one of those things where it's like, bro, it's not your project. Stop acting like it is. And more than that, it's like, bro, it's not your project. One, stop acting like it is. Two, stop making changes based on your, like, understanding of what is a good naming convention. Because everyone, honestly, everyone has, like, a different method that they prefer using. And it's like, no, we're okay with this naming convention. Who are you to decide that this is not something that we should be using? Like, who do you think you are? He's like, no, why is it snare 6? No, sorry, why is it snare 1? If it's snare top, why don't you just snare top? And he literally changed it. I was like, God, it's not your freaking... It's not your project. I think if we understand what's going on, it should be pretty clear. But then it's like you change it, you add snare top 1, it'd be fine. And the one was like, oh, this is the first mic that we're putting it in. This is how I would name things. Because I think when you're recording, it's easier. You can change the names once you're done. Because like when I'm recording and I'm in the studio and I've set up a session on my laptop, on a DAW, I'm gonna name it according to what I think is the most easiest for recording it. Then you can change names again to make it easier for mixing. But it can be like, you can have the same way. You can keep the mic input numbers. No one's gonna kill you if you do that. In fact, I feel like it makes the most sense because, you know, okay, that was mic input 1. That was snare top. You have the listings. You have the freaking input output sheet that you refer to for this shit. But no, my guy was literally like, oh, yeah, no, like, no, I'm gonna change it because this doesn't make sense. Why is it named snare 1 instead of snare top? Like, okay, eat shit. Hello? It's not your project. Get a life. Get better at recognizing when people don't want you to help. Genuinely, like, figure it out. Oh! Oh no. Okay, it's dead. Oh, finally. Oh my god, we did it. So you see what I mean? Like, I just felt like... Oh, hello. Mio's proper... By the voices, that was darker than all I could imagine. The vegetation here has truly become grotesque. Thank you for rescuing me. Okay. Well, ain't that a beaut? Basically, in the end, I just felt like I was going to freaking, and I mean it, I was going to freaking, like, lose my mind. Because, like, oh my god, I died. I was gonna lose my mind. Cause like, it's like, oh, you stop after you do one thing, that's fine. No, like, he just kept going. And at some point, I really felt like, do you think you're really smart? Because it's giving, like, I've never, like, talked to another human being ever. It was really confusing to me. And I was just like, this is the first time I truly felt like, wow, I don't understand how people like this are, you know, getting jobs, or like how they're having, like, on some level, I imagine like dealing with someone straightforward would be good. But this guy's not even straightforward, right? Like, he's not straightforward. At least not like in my perception of how he operates. And I've had the displeasure to work with him over the last couple of years, and I've just felt like, yeah, he's not straightforward. If anything, I'd go as far to say is he's someone like um who like make it seem like he's straightforward, but everything he says has a double meaning. And it's like, okay, we get it, you're like repressed or some shit, like, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I hope you figure it out, you know? Like, I don't understand why I must be subjected to this nonsense by you. Like, I feel like there should be a better way to deal with whatever the hell is going on with you, you know? Okay, we go up. See, honestly, without a freaking I don't need the Nakra basin, that's great. Honestly, whatever the heck. Wait, what's that upper area? Wait. Oh, no. Ayo! Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. Okay, nice. We did it! We did it! Yeah, basically my dissatisfaction with this guy is simply because, like, it seems like you're acting like you're so not smart when you definitely are, and then at the same time you also act like, no, I'm so smart, but you're not actually that smart. It's a very confusing mix of things that you wouldn't actually expect from someone, but then you're like, oh wow, okay, somebody actually exists who's like this. It's very confusing. It is like entirely too confusing. It makes you really question whether you understand people or not. You know, like, you're like, oh wow, I didn't know this flavor of person existed. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. You're just like really, you're like making an enemy out of anyone who even barely seems to have like their own personality. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad, actually. I gotta say, for that guy, like, I hope he figures whatever the heck is going on with him out. Because if he doesn't, like, God only knows. He's too old to, like, convert to a different career as well. I'm being so dead honest about that. He's like 25, and I know I say the thing like it's never too late and shit like that. In this case, I truly do believe like it is too late for you. I fear like no matter what you do, you're kind of like, ugh, you're kind of hello there, loser. I think you should abandon the whole hating thing. It's not really working for you now, is it? But also it's like not that funny either this time. Just kind of like, why? Like, I can understand if it's your passion or something, but it just seems kind of shallow. How do I go back there? Oh. Ah, no, wait, I have to go back down. Yeah, okay. I was not going the right way. Wait. No, I don't want to go down here. Okay, but like enough complaining about this guy, I suppose I should stop. It's truly exhausting dealing with people like this. Makes you really think about like what is wrong with people. Then you have to confront like, oh, something just might be. Oh, hello. Wait, what's up there? Are you guys seeing this? Oh, I don't... Oh, I don't think I can get to this. Ah, yeah, I cannot. I think I did it last time, but I don't remember how I did it, so we'll find out, actually. Elevator obstructed. Hello! I think we reached the other side. Yes! Oh my god. You can't stop it after you drink half a liter of haterade. Well, I suggest that you find a way, because honestly, it was not that funny. I would support it if it was funny, but I don't think you understand the essence of being a hater, which is like, honestly better than understanding it, I suppose, because being a hater is not something to be proud of. You know what I mean? I say you should embrace love. Be a lover. That truly is the right way to do things. Okay, I think we can go up. Holy shit! What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, well... Okay, how do I get through this? Wait, what? Eh? I don't understand. Is there like... Oh! Well. I know I saw it and I was like, where is it? And I couldn't get to it and I was so confused. But now that I have seen to it, I feel very much nicer. Oh no! Oh my god, that was so wild actually. Do you guys think I can get... Aha, I don't think I know what I'm doing here. Okay, no, I feel like I'm not supposed to be there, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, where else would I be going? Well, you need better hair? Wait, what? You do realize, like, I'm a cat, so the hair thing really doesn't work. Like, at most I have fur, not hair. Where am I? How do I get to that part? You know what? Let's just go back down. Let's go to a different area. Let's fight a boss or something. I don't know. Like, also, when I say embrace love, I don't mean romance. I just mean embrace this brighter zest for life. And, like, that definitely just comes from enjoying your own life more. And, like, choosing to find love in things and look at it with, like, the lens of positivity and, like, hope instead of whatever it is that is going on right now. Like, I want to support you, but honestly, like, you're not very convincing at the moment. So I can't really be like, yeah, I totally get what you're up to. Because I genuinely don't. Not sure I want to understand either. Okay, wonderful. We've unlocked that. I guess we could go back up to Metropolis or that, like, end thing, like, with that one boss fight I haven't even tried yet. Because, like, I sure as hell would love to figure out what's going on. But first, we can buy things, so let's do that. Hello! Hello again! Archaeology and traveler history. Okay. Ah, okay. Huh! Oh! Hairpin! Left control. Oh, okay, okay. Also, he shows. Okay. Wow. Okay, that gives you like. Oh, these are all like. Oh my god. Wait, wait, wait. There's at least 7 access badges, things, and whatever. I guess we're supposed to have more forebearers legacies. Wow. Oh, wow. Ouch. I love stargazing. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Wow, that was so nice. Yay! We can get more and more. I don't think I hate you know life lesson time, mostly because today is just one of those days where I feel like I've gotten to the point where I need to start giving life lessons to people. Other than the fact that my classmates really need it, I feel like I need to be a good influence to kids, especially as much as you think it makes you cool to hate on things and people and places and show off how much you dislike things. And I say you should never hide things you dislike. But if you're being like a hater for the sake of being cool, quote unquote cool, it you would not realize how little that works and how little people will be like interested in interacting with you outside of the context of hating on things together. And those kind of relationships tend to sour pretty quickly because the foundation of the relationship is built on, well, hating on things, and that's not, you know, that's not a great place to be at with other people. No one really likes being the hater after a while. You know, you reach a point of time in your life, maybe around when you're 15, where you'll be like, wow, these relationships are getting shallow. Um, and you won't enjoy it. And the older you get, the more you'll be like, wow, I don't enjoy this. And genuinely, if your intention is to get a reaction out of me, the most you're getting is, wow, this is getting kind of tiring. And then I'm just gonna be like, hey, can you stop? And if you don't listen, I'll just mute you or something. The point is, if your favorite thing is being a hater, find a new favorite thing. Because being a hater is really, really boring after a while. And if it seems interesting right now, it's because you're getting a reaction out of people. And if the thing that you want is getting a reaction out of people, like, this is probably not the reaction you want. Do you want people to say that they don't like you or they're tired of you? I'm sure no one does. No one actually wants that. So I really do suggest that you like find something else to be actually genuinely excited about, because life is so long. Being a hater takes way too much energy. Falling in love with life is honestly, oh my god, that hit me so hard. Wow. Um Falling in love with life is genuinely the only way that you would enjoy it after a point where it starts. Hello. Well, thing that keeps shooting ice bullets at me, you get to enjoy the sweet, 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 sweet love that I have to provide to you. But yeah, basically, if you think that like that's a great reaction that you want over and over again, sure, take it. If that's not what you want and you think actually maybe you should rethink this. Like, genuinely, I truly do believe this is not the right, like, it's not the best way to live life. There's no right or wrong, really, but it's not the nicest way to live life. It's not the most fun way to live life. And if you can have more fun, why would you not choose it? Oh, I remember why we didn't go here. I remember now. Why I didn't go to this. Right. Where is that boss fight then? That the one that I'm missing. That I haven't even tried yet. Is it upstairs? No. Maybe it was over there instead. Wait. Okay, you know what? Let's just go over there. I think we'll be able to figure it out then. Maybe it's because my stupid classmates, they're annoying me. My entire life I'm doing the same. Maybe I should try. I mean, hey, I literally am just trying to give you some better advice to live your life with in ways that will make you less likely to, you know, lose friends and people you enjoy hanging out with because, well, you couldn't help yourself and had to be like, I don't know, a hater towards them. Like, being a hater towards something is different from hating on someone, because no one really wants to be hated on. Like, yeah, it doesn't really faze me, but I sure as hell don't want this to be my life. You know what I mean? Like, if the only thing I'm getting out of talking to people is them hating on me, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Or maybe that I'm not hanging out with the wrong people. So the chances of somebody being like, actually, I don't really want to be near someone who just constantly says that they hate people and me. And that's a very normal and valid reaction to have. How do I go down? That's a very normal and valid reaction to have to something like this. How do I go down? Hello? What? So I just have to proceed towards Haven, is that right? Oh, but like, what's the aviary? Maybe I should try to figure out what the aviary is. Huh. And I understand classmates can be super annoying and they can make you like super annoyed at everything and everyone, but that's not a reason to take your frustration out on someone who is being, well, nice to you. Well, for one, I can definitely tell you that taking out your annoyance, sadness, and frustration on other people is definitely not the right way to go about things. I'm not a therapist, and this is not professional advice, so take it, you know, with a grain of salt, because it really should be taken with a grain of salt. I genuinely think you should find more, well, safer and less destructive outlets to use for your madness and sadness. Maybe journaling would help, maybe drawing. Like, journaling doesn't always mean writing down your feelings, it can also just mean drawing and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do to help yourself. Screaming at people is not one of them. Sometimes it is, though, I guess. Yes. Goodbye. I hope whatever it was that you wanted, that you got it. Aha, it does open up this way. Wait. Hold up. Oh no, that is a... Oh, hello. Wow, ouch, that really does hurt. Great, that was exhilarating, genuinely. How do I get past it? Oh, I can't. I cannot get past it. Oh! Hello! Wow, that is so exciting. Wow! 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 Ah, I cannot go there. I think I must open this tube. No, still no sign of Tomo. You know, I choose to see it as a good sign. I mean, among all those ruins, I half expected to find nothing more than a broken frame. Or a broken mind. There are fates worse than death these days. Well, let's make sure neither happened to you. I'll install you the perfect tool for that. Oh, let's see, that's another upgrade. Let's go! I feel very low energy. I've just had such a long freaking day, man. I feel like I'm getting my energy back slowly, though. When I was little... Oh, dodge! I used to play in the shadow of their palace. Oh, it felt like they were watching over me. Okay. I really like the music. The ones from the past. Oh! Oh! And the ones to come. Oh my god! The dodge mechanic actually is so cool. What the heck? Ah! How do you... Wait, how does that work then? I guess I was supposed to do that after I started learning how to dodge, but I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know how we're gonna proceed forward. Like, how do I go? I can see and hear like it's doing something. Duh. Ha! I wanna go the other way. Maybe? Maybe, hold up. No, I can't do that. I wonder if I can do this. No, I cannot. Okay, that's kind of annoying, I won't lie. Like, I wonder why it's like that. Okay. So, like, I can't really do anything over there, huh? That kind of annoys me. Do you want to know more, little unit? The spine is the master of the network. He sees all and he knows all. If you have a question, then he has the answer. Yet in his wisdom, he chooses to remain silent. The message is clear. We can ask, but we are not ready yet to hear his answers. I forgot my original queries, but I am not worried. I know he will give me the answer. All the same, I wonder what happened to the spine, really. I'm sure this game will tell us. This game is, I can tell it's gonna be like a long, in the best way possible, genuinely. And I'm already like feeling so much more excited about playing this game because it's just it's giving such good vibes and it's like giving me like the right vibes. Let's go up to the apartments and try to see if we can go to the other side and if that's also like for the locked from the other side. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Let's go back down. I need to save my progress. Do I have money for anything? No. I bought everything that I thought was useful. At the, like, it immediately useful anyways. Please come back if you need anything scrutinized. How will I know? Oh, okay, so it will just like at some point just tell me, huh? I feel like I haven't done any of the big fights, so... Yeah. Why, I wonder that is. Why is there... Did I get... Huh. I feel like I wouldn't mind sacrificing the protective coat one to like get the enemies give you extra knocker because then they would kind of pay themselves off. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, not sure what I want here. I'm kind of confused actually what to do next. Because like a lot of the, wait, actually the pathway with the air thingies is now open to us, but the problem is I cannot go up to the creepy crawly things, right? I don't know. This is confusing for unnecessary reasons. I feel like this should have been pretty straightforward, but here I am just like, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing? This is so funny. Yeah. Feel like I should know, but I at the same time don't really know. Well, this game is starting out a lot more fun than you would think. Honestly, in the last 50 minutes, we've made like a bunch of progress, which is great. I feel like really, really different today. I think part of it is just how angry I was and how much less angry I feel after saying it all out loud. I was telling my friends as well. Oh my god. We're pausing on this because like I need to tell you guys, me and my friends are having so much fun today. Like after I finished all of my classes, I was like honestly starting to get really tired because I'd been up for so long. And then um I saw my friends and then we ate and I was just so glad to see people that I enjoy spending time with because on some level I feel like I'm losing my sanity. I mean that so seriously. I feel like a lot of the work that I'm doing requires me to have some sort of grip on reality, and I do have a grip on reality. I just at the same time I'm starting to feel a little bit like what even is happening, you know? Like that is my genuine honest to goodness thought process because that's all I can think about is wait, something doesn't feel like it's like something doesn't feel right, you know? It's like god, I wonder I wonder if something else was supposed to be happening around the same time. Um, yeah. So I think on some levels I feel like less prepared for tomorrow than I normally would. But at the same time, like, oh, I'm so prepared for tomorrow, you know? I'm excited to see my friend, guys. You guys don't understand. I've been looking forward to this for like so many, many days. I haven't finished the gift. They don't know that though. I'll finish it tonight. Part of the reason I'm staying up is that I need to finish this gift. Like, I would really would rather finish it, like, sooner rather than later. I do believe, like, that would obviously be nicer. Oh, wow! Wait, I feel like I should have known about that, but for some reason I just, like, acted like I didn't. Is this supposed to be opening for me? No, it's locked from the other side. Okay. Right, I just checked that, didn't I? Wow. Even after checking it, I was like, wait, what if it's actually not locked? What if we're actually fine? What if everything's fine and then I'm just like really, really dumb? Huh? We can go down if we wanted. Wait, I think I'm gonna just like quickly get all of my Nakra in order because like, come on, I don't want to waste like all of my Nakra. Let's be honest. Like if I die, at least like it won't be like, oh my god, I lost all of my money. Because that always sucks, in my opinion. I wonder what's over there. I feel like we can probably end up going there at some point. However, that is not right now, so... Oh! Oh! Holy shit. Oh, I'm so dead. Wow. That was not great. I could have totally done better. At least we didn't lose a lot of Nakta. That's all I'm saying. You know what? Actually, I am going to get rid of the one where I can pay nothing for the Nakra basins and instead get the one where I get more Nakra droplets. Why? Because, I mean, it's more beneficial. I don't mind bleeding a bit of money if it gives me, like, more benefits. You know what I mean? Here it is, the Nexus, close to its past glory. Impressive, isn't it? Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is the only good news I bring. I have completed my diagnosis of the heart. She isn't just failing, she's rotting from the inside. There is no saving her, not by ourselves at least. What she needs is help from the other pearls. They still can't hear me, but maybe you will have better luck if you reach out to them, just like you reached out to me. I don't know how to do that, honestly. Aha! I don't know how to reach any of them. Okay, hold up. The hand rules over the vaults, where she creates more pearls and units. But she is active, okay. The blood. The blood oversees Metropolis and its inhabitants, keeping them warm and in good health, or at least he used to, but now you'll see. Yeah, it's kind of frozen. The spine connected everything. He's at the center of the network and the true master of the Nexus. I am myself but a steward of his domain. Okay, the breath. The breath handles the haven and the library. They watch over the vegetation and monitor the oxygen output. Although I am sure you have noticed the mods have been escaping their control lately. So it's like the hydroponics department or some shit. The eye resides at the very top of the vessel, crowning the celestial bay. She's the only pearl looking for our destination. She has yet to find it. Oh! Oh my god. Hello! Wow, that was so nice of her for them to like... Oh my god, I got a free help card! Holy shit, guys. That's so elite. Wait a second. I can get on top of those things? What? The heck? Nah, bro. I'm going up to Metropolis. Let's go for the Metropolis first. I feel like we can get the blood work. Like, whatever the deal is with the blood, we can figure it out. Now that I have 4 hit points in total, I truly do feel like we could easily, like... We could totally, like, easily get through this. And that's so awesome, because, like, oh my god, all I want is to just be able to get through this. Obviously, the temperature regulation has been, well, non-existent. But that's okay. We're good, we're great, we're golden. I'm so excited, wait. Let's do this! Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Ah! I'm so dead. Wow, but like, we're honestly doing better. I feel like I'm understanding the mechanics of how this works. I'm not mad about it. I feel like it makes a lot more sense now all of a sudden. Nothing. My personal assistant has literally nothing to offer, which is so funny to me because it's like, what were you doing, frankly? What am I paying you for? No, really. What is the personal assistant about? You know what? Just for the sake of my own sanity, looking at this is just like not exciting. Yeah. Can we remove all of these? Do I have to do this manually one by one? Oh, I can't delete. Okay. Well, I did what I could. Oh well. All the time. I was singing Midnight Sun today, and that was happening. And it was actually pretty, like, not that it was easy, but it was easier than I thought it would be. That's for sure. Which was surprising, because I thought it would be, like, a lot of work for me. Because it was, like, a little bit... It could have been a little bit difficult, yes. That one was like, I totally would not have avoided that. Oh, why do I keep getting cornered? Holy shit. I think my problem is that I'm not like getting out of the corners fast enough. Whereas even though I have a decent chance of defeating that guy, like because I keep getting stuck at the corners, I sort of just end up dying. Like, cause every single time I got hit, it was in the corner. Like I got stuck in the corner and I wouldn't move, or I couldn't move, and then I was like, wait, what do I do? And then I sort of just died. But at least we got Metropolis open. I think whatever the rest of the amount that I'm gonna play today is just gonna be trying to finish this boss fight. And if I do finish it quickly, then I think maybe I'll try to proceed. But if I can't finish it, then I'll just, well, stop. Whenever I feel like it's enough, you know? Like, whenever I'm like, okay, I've had enough. We can move on now. So I'm not feeling it right now. I'm still feeling pretty energetic. I feel like I can play quite a bit more. So that's great. I'm so excited. All the time. Okay, this guy, I mean, I just need to make sure I don't get cornered. Oh, I did it again. Oh, that was dumb. Holy shit, every single time. Huh. I have a pretty good chance of actually completing this, guys. Ooh, honestly, I need to stop jumping towards him when he starts lifting his hands up to do that, like, one move where he sort of slams it into the ground with, like, power or whatever. And then it, like, not only doesn't make the ground ripple, but also hurts me. Like, if I stop doing that, I feel like I will up my odds of finishing that boss fight pretty much faster. So, like, we're noticing more and more things. Like, no, I noticed it last time. It's not that I didn't notice it. I just thought maybe it was because I was being cornered, not because I was jumping up towards him. I wonder if the difference is that if I don't jump towards him, I jump away from him, it will help. But I feel like I'm missing the timing as well. Like, I'm sort of jumping at the wrong time, and so I end up dying no matter what. Which is, again, kind of annoying. Yes, let's go. We're doing so good in terms of like bettering on what's the word now? Like on the movement and the platforming. I feel like that in itself is making me much happier about how I'm performing in this game. Like, it wasn't never about like how good or bad I am at things, but it always is nice to know that I'm doing good. Yeah, look at that. Yes! Oh! Holy shit. Oh! Oh! I forgot I could dodge. I forgot I could dodge, and then I just remembered. Okay, I think we take a small break, because, like, I'm starting to get a bit fatigued. But yeah, the other thing I was doing today was, honestly, there was not much else. It was just, like, schoolwork, 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 eating food, schoolwork, eating food, schoolwork, and then eating food and coming home. And like, I am going to be doing a little bit of schoolwork tomorrow if possible. I have another studio session with a different classmate who I said I would help, and I'm still like really grateful for the opportunity, and I'm still definitely gonna help him. But this is starting to like exhaust me. Not in like the, I just feel like I need like 2 days worth of fun where there's like nothing else I'm doing. It's just all fun. Like I've finished all of my actual responsibilities and I'm just sort of having fun. And that's all I need, genuinely. I need 2 days worth of that, 2 or 3 days, and then I will be as right as rain, genuinely. I will be like beautiful, wonderful, magical type. So I'm hoping I can go home for like a few days. In the middle of the semester. Oh my god, one of my childhood teachers has passed away. What the heck? Yeah. My sister's texting me about it. That is crazy. Wow. She just died all of a sudden, too. Huh. That's so... Wow, okay. This is so, like... This is so random. Like, this is such random news to hear on a Monday night. I know people die all the time. It's not really dying that made me sad or scared. I'm not that sad, actually. I mean, I knew her, but honestly, we were not that close. If it was my English teacher or my biology teacher, I feel like I'd be a lot more distraught. And my English teacher just recently had a cancer scare, so not even a scare, like she had full blown cancer, and now she's kind of in remission, and it's a whole thing, and I haven't seen her in a very long time, so I feel sad that I haven't been able to visit her. But at the same time, like, I really truly am living my own life and unfortunately cannot break away from that to see you. Maybe I should send her a message. I Oh my god. That's so sudden. Knowing was suddenly like, now I'm just like playing a game and now I get to know that one of my childhood teachers just passed away. It's like, it's so what? What? According to my sister, who also studied in the same school as me for like all of her school life, basically, it's quite sudden because the last time she visited our school, everyone, like, this teacher was fine. Like, I knew she was traveling a lot, but I assume it was not for health reasons. So, our last I remember, she traveled to like America, UK, and stuff for like her voice because she had something up with her throat that was making it hard for her to vocalize everything in a clean manner. That's the only way I'm gonna say it because that's literally what it was. Holy shit, they dropped so much more Nakra. That was so worth it. Oh my god. 22, guys. 20 freaking 2. Did you guys see that? 22. This is so like... I mean, I don't think I've ever felt so much older than before in my life than right now, where I was like, oh, yeah, right. My teachers are all older. I'm older. God. Honestly, I don't know how to react. Oh. Oh my god! I feel like I could have totally avoided that. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I don't think I'm gonna get through this if I'm being honest. This, like, news just kind of is kind of sudden. I honestly Wow, I feel like so out of sorts all of a sudden. Because this news is just so. I'm just gonna make myself bigger here. I don't really want to switch to like a different screen. It's fine. I think this is fine. I think, this today is really becoming one of those like philosophical think about life type of days, but it's not every single day that I hear about one of my teachers dying. Obviously, it's a bit of a shock. I think it's been a while since I last heard about a teacher dying. Dying? Actually, I don't remember the last time I had heard news like that. So this is like truly like I think one of the few teachers that I've learned from that has died while I was alive. Actually, I think no, the last time I heard about, I actually don't know if they actually died or not, but my Bharatanatyam teacher, she got really sick, and the last I remember is her calling me once and going, Mew, I don't remember anything and I'm starting to forget you, and I really cried a lot that day. And all of a sudden I feel like crying. I don't know, always remembering my Bharatanatyam teacher always makes me so sad because she was such a nice person and she taught me with so much love. And yeah, wow. This is so. Wow. Yeah, the teacher who died used to teach me geography. And she was great. She was very soft spoken and nice. She was a bit strict, but that was because she wanted us to do well. And she wasn't strict in like a mean way. She was strict in like, I expect good things from you guys. And I don't know, all of my teachers from school, I think most of them have always encouraged me to do better. And I haven't forgotten all the lessons, life lessons I've learned from them. And so this is so sudden. I just remember learning topography from her. Oh wow. I can't believe I'm crying though. Sometimes you don't realize how much older you've become and how much older the people who have taught you have become, and how close they are to leaving you behind. I think everyone deserves rest though, so hopefully she is feeling better about whatever was going on, because her death was quite sudden. So I wonder if there were underlying health causes or something that the students just didn't know about. Yeah. Wow. Now I'm thinking of all the teachers I love and I'm like, I don't know when I'll see them next. So whenever I go home, I should try to meet them once each. Just go to school and like see all of my teachers and see if like that makes me feel like I'm more alive. Although I won't lie, I don't want to go back to my school. I feel like I really don't like that place enough. So, like I like my teachers, but I don't want to go to school. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That really. Wow. That really just did me dirty, huh? Not my teacher dying. I mean, the news came so suddenly. I kind of just like feel. I don't know how I feel actually. Might need to process it a bit more. Glad I'm staying up quite late. But yeah, I'm quite grateful that I get to learn from all these like really, really wonderful people who are just so kind and really teach me to hope more. I'm really lucky, guys. I'm really, really lucky to have had such wonderful and positive teachers who teach me to continue trying and hoping for the better, because it's always worth it. And I hope that that happens for you guys too. This has just been such a long day. Wow, I cannot believe that the morning I woke up and I had so much to do. Also, like, funny story, I still had paperwork to submit in the morning. I could have done it on Friday at night or something, and I didn't because I was like, I just want to sleep or something. I don't know what I was doing Friday night actually. I'm pretty sure I was playing games. I was playing Hollow Knight actually. And then I went to sleep. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to stay up. And yeah, and then I didn't do it on Saturday because I kind of slept quite a bit of the day and woke up feeling not that hot. And then I didn't do it on Sunday because I was like, well, I just want to sleep. So I slept, and then I was like, I slept quite early as well. And then when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it in the morning. Like when I slept, I was like, I'm gonna do the paperwork in the morning because it's very, very small changes. So it's fine. I can do it like very quickly. And I'm so glad I did that because like it makes so much more sense for me to do that. I felt very much more secure about what I was doing in the morning. I feel like if I'd done it at night, I would have like totally went back up to look it up in the morning. So glad I chose to do it at night. Yeah. And then I did my 4-hour studio session, took a tiny break, ate food. I packed lunch for myself the night before so that I could just leave it in my bag and then eat it when I had time. I also had like 3 sleeves of Oreos, and I ate like 2 over the course of the day because I was just like so hungry. The past couple of days, I think because of how much more work I've been doing, I've been getting so much more hungry. And then whenever I don't really need to eat a lot in between meals or even during meals. I sort of just need smaller snacks to keep my energy up, because if I don't have the snacks, I start feeling like quite faint and tired. And I haven't been taking my iron supplements again, so that's also starting to affect me. And I didn't realize it until today, but I was literally swaying because the room was swaying. And then I came home after eating out, which was great. I had so much fun eating out with my friends. Yeah, so glad I decided to go out with my friends today, because I feel like if I hadn't done that, I would be a lot more angry and snappish. But now I'm just like sort of tired. Because genuinely, I feel like I should take a nap, but also like I will see if I can take a nap. If I can't, oh well. If I can take maybe like a 20-30 minute nap, I feel like I'd feel a lot better. Maybe I can do that in the bus or something. In the train or the bus. I'm too scared to sleep in the buses or the trains. I feel like I might wake up and then I wouldn't know where I am, which is like genuinely so scary. Yeah, that's crazy. How are we here today? Wow, what a crazy day. Yeah, I was trying to post my schedule yesterday, but then I didn't end up doing that for whatever reason. I don't remember. I think it's because I was like, oh no, I have to sleep, because it was getting really late. And I was already sort of like, no. I was like, okay, I'm sleeping at the time that I want to, but I ended up staying up a little bit later than I wanted because like I couldn't fall asleep for some reason. Like the room felt really uncomfortable. Excuse me, I just hiccuped like so hard. Felt really uncomfortable for some reason, and then when I finally fell asleep, it was quite late. And I also woke up later than I wanted. I wanted like an hour to luxuriate in bed, but instead I just got like 15 minutes, which I know. How terrible is it not? But what can we do? I really like a slow morning, no matter how quickly and efficiently I move. If I don't have the time to like just lay in bed for like an hour, slowly waking up and like slowly greeting the world with my beautiful smile and face and whatever, I will wake up and I will like do things to the T. Like it will be from second to second. Like if I say it's gonna take like a minute, it literally will just take a minute. If I say it's gonna take like 5 minutes, it's gonna take 5 minutes. Actually, sometimes less. Like I set a timer a couple of days ago to take a shower in like 25 minutes, and I took less than 25, and I was really surprised because normally I take that shower will take me a good 30-35 minutes, and I don't know how I managed to compress it down further. And I already have a very efficient showering routine. It's only on days where I feel like, oh yeah, I kind of want to just like spend some time existing, that I take longer for things like showering and for like waking up and stuff. And I like doing it that way, but also I think like showering, I feel like it's smarter to just be more efficient, because then I can take more time. Like I can take more time to wake up. I really like just slowly waking up in bed. I feel like there's something so peaceful and calm about slowly waking up, and it gives me like a more how should I say it, a more calmer outlook for the rest of the day. Well, on days where I sort of operate like clockwork, I'm still really calm, but I tend to start snapping much faster, like in my head, in the sense of like I start getting angrier faster. I wonder if that's because I didn't have enough time to read in the morning, or I didn't have enough time to relax before I left the house, or if it's just because like, well, it just happens to also be super long days where I have to sort of work like clockwork because I wake up too late or something. Because there's only 2 days where I have to wake up early this semester at like 9 a.m. Like I have to leave my house by like 8:30ish, which means I must wake up by 6:30 or 7 latest, because if I wake up any later than that, then I'm gonna be just like late and not be able to eat properly. I just have to like sort of shove things in my mouth and hope that it makes me full for a while. Is on Mondays and Fridays, and it's not even every Monday, it's like alternate Mondays. So it's like, you know, I know better, but also like waking up at 9 a.m. is truly like not. Waking up at like 6 a.m. is not for the faint of heart here, because it's like not even, the world isn't even alive. Like it doesn't even get light here. Like it's still completely dark. 7 a.m. is around like where it starts getting lighter and the sun starts rising, and it just really messes with me because like I'm used to sunrise happening at 5:36, 6:30 maximum. 7 is like, oh, everyone's awake and going about their day now. So not being able to wake up by 7 is sort of like a to me. I know. I live in the east of the world, so sunrise happens really early in the morning. Well, it's not the same for here because sunrise happens pretty late in the morning, where normally I'd be like, oh, I have to wake up at like 5 if I have to be somewhere at like 9. I sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just wake up by like 7 and I'll have an hour to get ready. And I feel like now that I'm an adult, I can afford to sleep less but at the same time sleep more. On days I need to wake up early, I tend to prioritize waking up extra early, so that means sleeping earlier, so that I can actually feel alive when I'm awake and not feel like a robot. And it gets really interesting the way that I think on those mornings. But even though I woke up at like 7 o'clock today, I still got a stretch in. It was a very short one, but I still stretched, which was great because I've been trying to stretch every morning and night before I sleep. Every morning as I wake up, after I wake up, and every night before I sleep, because I really don't want to I want to get back to being more like flexible and have more strength in my body, which I feel like I've been losing quite a bit over the past couple of months because I've just not been stretching. I've not been moving my body much intentionally, sort of just like whatevering it. And then like random aches and pains have started to happen. Like my shoulders constantly are in pain these few days, and I know it's because I'm not stretching my muscles out enough. I'm not working my shoulders enough for them to not be in pain. And so the rest of the day when they are carrying heavy things, they start being in pain, even though like genuinely it should not be the case, because like I've carried heavy things all of my like teenage and adult life. Like I've always had like quite a big backpack full of things like I might need. Like when I was in school, I used to carry like a bunch of extra stationery that I might never need, but I would still carry it every single day dutifully because I was like, you never know when you might need this. I don't think it's quite as bad right now because I feel like I don't need that much stationery, but I feel like I should be carrying a freaking audio interface and headphones, like a set of headphones and an audio interface in my bag at all times, so that just in case, you know, I need to record something really quickly, including a mic, by the way. I don't do all of that because I just feel like if I don't have the intention to record like something seriously, I don't think that will crop up as like a concern. If I need to record something quickly, I can always do it on my phone. Nowadays, it's just so much more convenient that you can just do it all over your phone on BandLab or something, and then save it later to your actual DAW. The idea stays and you have control over it, but at least you can record it anywhere you want, which is so important you wouldn't even realize. See, after this, I'm gonna call my mom because I want to talk to my mom. I'm ready for the day to be over, honestly. I have half the mind to be like, maybe I should just sleep because I feel really tired and I feel like sleep will help, but I also feel like I won't be able to sleep enough, and that will piss me off tomorrow morning. And at that point, I'm like, I'd rather just not sleep, because it's easier to not sleep and cope with lack of sleep than it is to have like a more lack of sleep than have like a little bit of sleep and know that you could have slept more if you just, well, for some reason in my head that just equates to if I just came home faster and slept immediately. And obviously that's never gonna happen. I had all plans to stream today, so I was gonna stream no matter what. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done talking. I'll start saying bye, because honestly, I don't really have much to say. The whole news about my teachers getting older has sort of given me more to think about than I'd like. Plus, I am still mentally quite tired from the whole day. Oh my god. I know I've said it a lot of times, but like, 4-hour studio sessions with a bunch of people crowding is no joke. I feel like it wasn't that bad when I recorded last semester by myself. Even if like the setup was insane, it felt like because things were much more in my control and I had like the power to say this should be this way and I want to do this thing this way, it felt a lot more like calm, collected, and directed. While this one, I felt like it was kind of just like quite loosey-goosey, haha, let's just do whatever vibes. And not even one thought like went into like, this is how we want things to sound like, this is how we're gonna do it. And like even the drummer, who's in our group by the way, who was supposed to be recording, didn't really think about what he wanted the drums to sound like. He just came in, he's like, this is my mic comp and this is how I want to record things, but not really thinking about what the sound would sound like, not really thinking about mic positions and etc, etc. So I was just like, wait, if you send all of this but you haven't decided how you want to mic things and how you want it to sound, if you want like a tight sound, you want a dry sound, you want a like very roomy sound, like none of that thought was put in, and I just felt like that's a waste of time, because I feel like this, if you sort this out in advance, that means we can just focus on recording you and you've already dialed in all the effects that you think you want, all the qualities of the sound that you want. And it's kind of a waste of time to do it on the spot there. But I feel like, yeah, obviously we're gonna adjust based on what you're playing and what you hear and decide you want to do, but like if you just decided this in advance, knowing that you had to play 2 songs and they're both kind of different, and deciding how differently you want them to be mic'd or how you want the composition to sound like, it would have made our like everyone's job, including his own, so much easier. And then there's like the consideration of like, this is just pre-planning and it's just like 101. Like it's like, yeah, musicians should be free and easy, but like when it comes down to it and you're actually doing a production and you have to record stuff in the studio and you're paying money for studio time, you're gonna want to do all of this in advance. Like, mind you, this is not even new information. It's not like I'm the one who's revealing this information to him. He knows about this. So it's kind of like, why did you not think about it? And then like it just really bugs me, because it's like, this could definitely have been a problem solving moment for you yourself alone, and figuring out what you want as a drummer who can be a sessionist, because he likes to call himself a sessionist, but sessionists like know exactly what they're doing. But in this case, I'm like, yeah, obviously we're all students and we wouldn't know everything that we're doing, but at least we should have a decent idea, because if you leave it to the people who are like recording you, we're all the producers. So you have to make that executive decision. This is not like a haha, you say and then I disagree and then I say something and then you disagree situation. It's like, you're the drummer, you know the drums best, so give us your honest opinion and decide how you want things to go, because you're not really taking responsibility for anything else. Like, your contribution to everything else has been kind of minimal actually, and as much as a drummer is important in a production, everything else is also important. It just bugs me, because I feel like all of my classmates don't understand any of the logistic stuff, or they don't understand the logic of all of this like extra thinking and pre-planning. And they sort of all just like, oh, we're just musicians, let's just jam it out, we'll figure it out on the spot. And like, frankly, for something like this, because it's not just a writing session, it's not just like we're just sort of like recording a bunch of things all at the same time, it's sort of like we're here and we are here for one thing only. I feel like pre-planning makes a lot more sense, and it's just like you need to be able to figure out exactly what it is that you're trying to do Because if you don't know, how the hell are we supposed to tell you? Because we're not playing. I'm not playing, because if I was playing, I'd know what I was doing. And if you're playing, I'm sure you know what you're doing, but like at least let us know what you want. Telling us later doesn't help. Keep putting it in writing way in advance would have helped, because then we would have been like, let's decide jump miking position. Let's decide how we want to like EQ things. Nothing. Hi, Teju. Yeah, so my frustration just comes from the lack of like overall mental preparation, and not just like, oh, my classmates are terrible, they don't know what they're doing. Like, it's not even that. It's just like, come on, all of these things shouldn't have to be said out loud. If I have to say this out loud to you, I do feel like I'm looking down on you, and that's not my intention. It's just something that confuses me about these people. I talked so much, my throat was so dry. I just took a big swig of water and my throat was like, oh my god, thank you, Mew. You've literally just saved yourself. But yeah. It's surprising because, like, whenever I see these people, I always think they seem so competent. And they seem so put together. And they seem so prepared. And then when I work with them, I always think, wow, there's a lot of it that's just left up to chance. And I'm all for like go with the flow, but not for things that you need concrete decision making in. You make changes and go with the flow on the day of if something goes wrong, but you should always have a plan. Why? Because then you at least have certainty in some level that this is what we're trying to work towards. If something does go wrong, and things will go wrong, that's for sure. Things will always go wrong, but then the thing is, you change on the spot because the first thing that you thought of didn't work, not because you didn't think of anything. Those are two completely different things, and I really do believe in any sort of situation, in any profession, anything at all, it's always better to be prepared and then make changes as the, like, you know, as and when you see challenges crop up. Make adjustments, go with the flow, work with the current, not against, when you see that the current isn't supporting what you're doing anymore. Not that you just come in with no boat, no oar, just like, oh, vibes, let's swim. What are you gonna do when you drown? What are you gonna do when you hit a freaking rock? What's gonna happen? Yeah, those are like existential life questions that end up haunting me when I think about this this group project. And I'm just like, you know, there's a lot of it is just being left to people who are just like, let's just do whatever. And that's the thing, this whatever doesn't work here. It's very, very upsetting to me. Also because the teacher keeps asking us questions about like specific details about what we're doing, and then none of them have an answer. And I give one, and then they just sort of, yeah, okay. And then they would disagree later. And it's just like, if you don't have an answer prepared, yet you won't let me answer, what do you actually want for us to fail? Like, it's really strange, because like also we were having a discussion just before this about the next like steps we want to take, which I've been chasing them for weeks to figure out what our timeline looks like for recordings and how we're gonna be tackling all the other instruments and stuff. And they've just sort of been all over the place about it, and just like floaty and on the air about it. And it's just like, that really isn't how we should be deciding what to do. We're 6 people, this cannot be that hard. I know 6 people can have disagreements, but genuinely, if we can't make a single decision, I don't think the problem is, well, making decisions. I think the problem is us making decisions, I guess. But yeah, even then I feel like in the end I still had to give an actual proper timeline suggestion of like, let's do this next week, let's do this the week after, with this the week after, and then let's do this if we can manage it on that week, and if we can do that in the week after that. And like, it's just like, okay, week 6 let's do this, week 7 let's do this, week 8 let's do this, week 9 let's do this, week 10 let's do this, and week 11, 12, 13 we're gonna work on just like submitting stuff and getting revisions done. And it's like, it could be so much easier if we just had decided this in advance, because that would mean that by week 4 we would have had a lot of stuff done. And I really wanted us to be done with most things by week 4. Like, we have made all the decisions, we've decided what is happening, and then we just sort of follow our ideas. And if anything changes, then we have to make those changes accordingly. Like, we go with the current, but we still have decided this is the route we're taking. If that changes for any reason, that's because we are able to adjust, not that because we don't have a freaking way that we've decided to go. Because in the end, the destination is the same, right? Like, we have one goal. And if the goal is that, but we haven't planned anything, then it's just like we're just hobnobbling over everywhere. But if you're like, okay, this is the route we want to take, if there are sort of detours and changes that we're making, it's because we know we're like, we can still be like, okay, we were trying to follow our original route, we found this like problem, this crossroad, we decided to do this, this, and this. Like on ground it becomes different, but like you should have sort of like an idea in mind of where you're supposed to be going and what you're supposed to be doing. And it's like the fact that they don't know really grates at me. But that's the thing, like it's also like socially you can sort of read cues where it's like, this one is very interesting because every single time I made suggestions, it was for like the benefit of, I'm looking at group composition wise and what we can do to play to our strengths, while they're just like, well, this is the vibes we want to emulate. And as much as I'm for like vibes and all, but like if you have a group that has a like an imbalance in the number of musicians who specialize in one specific instrument, you want to prioritize selecting songs that sort of feature that instrument as the main thing, because, well, there's like 3 people who play piano, 4 actually, and so obviously you want to use that to your advantage, not to your disadvantage. And yes, they can play other instruments, that doesn't mean that that's their main and best instrument, and that doesn't mean that it's a performance that they perhaps want to deliver. Plus, a lot of them, they don't really aren't thinking about how they're fitting into the overall thing. Like a few of them are, but a lot of them are not. They're sort of just doing their own thing, hoping that everyone else follows them, or doing their own thing thinking that it still fits, which would be fine, but it's really not. Oh my god, I have like clearly so many complaints about this. I need to write this down. We're supposed to journal about this, so I'm gonna be writing this down. It'll be very fun, very long. But yeah, overall, I am having fun still. At least for now, it's still pretty fun. Who knows, that might change. Hopefully this continues being fun, because if it stops being fun, I will stop having this much sanity and articulation. But enough complaining about my classmates. Enough talking about them, in fact. Oh my god, it's already like hour and 40 minutes into the stream. I'm starting to have a stomachache as well. Still feel kind of out of it. So you know what? We should start wrapping this up. I'll try to... Oh my god, wow. The air's getting really dry in my room as well. I'll try to like not be like too brief about the buys, because I like talking. Hello. Have you met me? But yeah, I feel like I tangent a lot though. Oh my god, what is happening to my stomach? Why? What the heck? Holy shit, that is so sudden. Also painful. Yeah. So, yeah. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I played MIO. Honestly, we had so much freaking progress today. I'm surprised, because I really thought we were gonna be like hitting a wall a lot of the time. But in the end, like, it was just like we stopped at the next boss fight, and it was still pretty fine. We did like one arena, one boss, actually 2 arenas, 1 boss fight, and that was all great. And the second boss fight, kind of I'm stumbling, but it's fine, because like we're gonna work on it a little bit longer, and hopefully like the deal with that just becomes that next time I play this game next week, hopefully I finish that boss fight. It might just be like fatigue from playing it for an hour, because God knows, playing games late at night just means I don't think I have that much mental energy left to actually put my brains into it, which means I start to get fatigued a lot faster than if I were, say, playing in the day. I imagine if I was playing this in the daytime, I would be able to play for much longer, if you know what I mean. Because I'm sure of that. Like, I can tell my mind feels less sharp at night, because I've already been tired out by the rest of the day. But I also feel like if I don't stream, then like what am I doing? My channel just becomes sort of a stagnant mess. I'm still trying to I'm trying my best to like actually edit videos and post them. That's not really working out because I've just been so freaking busy, but I'm still gonna try. The point is, if I try it and it doesn't work, that's a different thing. But if I don't try it, then I'm just like not even trying, which is worse. So yeah, I say, but my vocal performance class today, like we were doing stretches, and the teacher goes like,
from next week onwards, we're gonna do more physical things. So remember to wear things that like you can move in. And I was like, yeah, obviously it's a Monday. I'm gonna wear things I can move in, because one, I'm either in the studio on Mondays, or I'm with my principal study teacher on Mondays. Again, requires me to do like a little bit of physical activity, not in the sense like I'm lifting weights or some shit, but just like I'm standing, and I'd rather be comfy than when standing and not uncomfortable. And then it's this class, and I know we're gonna be doing like exercise in the beginning, like warm-ups and shit, body warm-ups. So stretches and whatnot in the beginning of the class. So I'm like, I'm never gonna wear things that are inherently uncomfortable that I can't stretch in, because I know that will be uncomfortable overall, and I won't want to do anything after I wear those things. But I was just like, today when she said that, I was like, more physical stuff? I thought we'd be doing less physical stuff. I think this is my last semester with her, so I'm really hoping to get the most out of this. I'm gonna ask my professors if I can continue next semester as well, because I actually think like her classes are super helpful for me. I think I've learned a lot about how to display my emotion more clearly while on stage performing. And there's like, yeah, sometimes I still make mistakes, and sometimes I still seem like I'm laughing when it's a serious song, and I'm really not. I thought I was being super serious. This is the feedback I got on Friday last week, where they were like, you know, it was a super serious song, by the way. I was thinking about revolution, starting a revolution, like being part of a revolution. So I thought I was being super like a call to action sort of moment, where I was super fired up, in my opinion. Like that's what I thought I was doing. And then the feedback I get from my seniors and my teachers, just like, actually it seemed like you were not, like you were a little bit too haha hee hee about it. And I was just like, what do you mean? Because like, I swear I thought I was just being like super serious, and then they were just like, nah, actually. And I was like, this is so sad, because I was like fully convinced, oh my god, I did such a good job. And I still haven't watched the video. I don't think I'm ready for it, but probably like tomorrow or day after or something, I'll watch it, and then we'll all figure out what went wrong in my delivery, in my expressions. Exciting stuff. I'm actually like, I'm glad I get such clear feedback, because it just helps me not overthink about what I'm doing. Instead, just gives me clear direction on where to like pinpoint what I'm doing better or worse at. And so I'm glad that I can do that. My songwriting, multiple teachers have told me, is getting better, so that's always nice. But I'm gonna be working on it even more. I've got a bunch of songwriting books that I'm gonna be going through in the next couple of weeks. I set myself some actual writing time today, but I was outside the whole time, so I didn't do any writing. So I might do it after like tomorrow night or something. Actually, probably not tomorrow night, but maybe sometime Wednesday morning, if I wake up early. If I don't, oh well. But yeah, exciting stuff. I'm really glad I'm getting to do all these things. Still very like thankful for it. But yeah, it's good stuff. I'm glad I get to share my life with people. It's exciting. It's like, it makes me happy. I'm done talking though. I'm really tired now. My brain is starting to shut down. I feel like somebody just hit the off button slowly. It's like, can you turn off, Mew? My brain is like, please shut up. I need to like rest for a bit. So I'm gonna like probably read something for a bit, and then get to and talk to my mom maybe, and then do like the stuff that I said I would do. I feel like there's mosquitoes in my room, because I keep feeling like something's biting me, my ankles, and it feels distinctly like a mosquito. Ugh, I hate those. I'm gonna have to switch out my like mosquito lamp thing that kills mosquitoes. So yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Seriously, I'm done. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Remember to hydrate. Unlike me, I'm seriously not hydrating enough. It's like really starting to get to me. Yeah, I will see you guys. Not tomorrow, but on Wednesday, in the night. I won't be practicing for long, but we'll just try writing some more bass lines. I really hope like I can write better bass lines by the end of these like practice sessions. I'll try writing bass lines and then like drum grooves, and then we'll just slowly work our way up to different types of parts. So if I can get bass lines and drum grooves, I think I can work myself up to like keyboard grooves and stuff. So I think idea is getting better at writing different instrumental parts, because I can write a mean melody and good lyrics, but I'm kind of not super great at writing bass lines and drum grooves, and those are things I can admit pretty easily, because I'm like, there's nothing wrong with not being able to write them, because you can always improve. It's not like a stain on your life and character. It's just something to improve on. And that's my lesson for today for myself, is that you can always improve on something. So yeah, have fun for the rest of the day or night or whatever time it might be for you. I'm gonna log out of my brain, and yeah, see you all not tomorrow. Bye bye now. Mwah.